Hello. This is the chap who normally comes on at the start of these podcasts, this time affecting a simply dreadful British accent, for if I don't miss my guess, you're listening to this as part of The Rack, the Icebox Radio Theatre's new podcast of fantasy and science fiction. And nothing says fantasy quite so much as an American actor attempting to sound like something he's not. Now, we love all of our listeners, of course, but we especially love those who have stepped through the velvet ropes to become a listening supporter. Castles and spaceships are quite inexpensive to render here in the world of audio, but petrol money for actors as well as new microphones and equipment are somewhat less so. So we continue to depend on you, the wonderful listener, to help us continue to bring these stories to the world. Simply go to our website, that's iceboxradio.org, and look for the word support across the top of the page there. On that page, you can learn all about our Patreon, you can learn about our membership program, or even just how to drop a $5 in the post. We're not picky. We just appreciate whatever kind attention you and your checkbook may be able to offer us. And now, since brevity be the soul of wit, I yield for this evening's presentation. You are driving in a dark forest, the pine boughs heavy with snow. At the end of a long dirt track road, you arrive at your destination. It's a small, weather-beaten motel called Toujours Gelée. It's not much to look at, really. Just a single weather-beaten shack surrounded by a half-dozen equally run-down cabins. Out back, there's a dingy fishing dock right next to the spaceport. And a few picnic tables for cleaning fish conveniently placed right next to the time portal. So it's easy to dispose of the chum. Come up to the office now. Let the bear in the tuxedo take your bags. Ask the time-traveling Viking at the concierge desk if you have any questions, and then step up to the main desk to meet the owner, Old Pierre.
Hello, and welcome to Toujours Gelée Motel. Looking for something to do? We have all kinds of tourist information right over here. I invite you to select a brochure from The Rack.
Face off just outside the Panther zone now.
Not too long.
Less than a minute to go. Panthers up by 1.
Concentrate.
After 10 long years, our wait in Pantherland may finally be over. The boys in red tonight were 6-year-old sprites when Rainy Lake Central last made a trip to the state tournament.
Concentrate, Danny. Touch your pipes. One straight up, one straight back. No, leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
With the sectional championship only 52 seconds away, it looks like the 1995 Panthers may be the team to finally break the drought.
Concentrate, Danny.
Danny Olson between the pipes. He's been stellar so far in maintaining this narrow 2-1 lead.
You can do it. Just concentrate. It's all right.
Let's hope the senior, who had never started a game for the Panthers before this year, can hold it together. Face off now to Olson's left, just outside the blue line. Nordstrom in there to take the draw for the Panthers.
Follow the puck.
Bulldogs win the draw, but it goes all the way back to their goalie Masable. He leaves it for Peterson.
Lock it down, boys. Come on,
Peterson
lock it down.
bringing it up now. Oh, Nordstrom pacing to the boards, and the puck goes back into the corner.
Yes.
Time running out. 29 seconds left on the clock. Millarn has it for the Bulldogs deep in their own end. He's looking for help, but there's nobody there.
We're going to do it.
Millard skating to the boards, flips a high backhander way down the ice. This one will go for icing for sure.
We're going to do it.
Wait, that puck's on goal. Olsen's out of position.
We're going to... What?
Olsen sprawls across the net.
Stack 'em!
Danny, what's wrong?
No, nothing. Nightmare. Go back to sleep.
A nightmare or the nightmare? Danny?
How do you always know?
'Cause only goalies wake up from nightmares screaming, "Stack the pads!" Danny, that's twice this week.
Once. It's only once.
I checked again and I'm sure of it. My insurance would cover the treatment.
I ain't gonna go see a psychiatrist.
You're having the dream more often, and you're impossible to live with for like 3 days afterwards.
Oh, you want to see impossible? Try living in this town.
Danny.
Not a day goes by somebody doesn't talk to me about it. I walk down the street and it's, "Hey, Danny, keep your eye on the puck," or, "Hey, Danny, watch out for the soft ones." That game was 10 years ago. They never let you forget.
You know what your problem is?
What?
You take everything too seriously.
Too seriously?
Yes.
No one who's not a goalie can understand.
I'm sleeping on the couch.
What?
When you say that, the conversation's over. Living with you for a year has taught me that much.
Oh, Deborah.
Don't smoke in here either. This place smells like an ashtray afterwards.
She doesn't understand. No one does.
Excuse me, young man.
Yeah, can I help you?
May I purchase some petrol, please?
Petrol? Oh, gas. Sure, ma'am. The pump's right there. The instructions are written on the side.
Could you come do it, young man? I'd be willing to pay you.
Ma'am, we're not a full-service station. Boss don't like it when I come out of the thing to help people.
Just this once, couldn't you?
Fine.
Thank you so much, young man. It isn't many filling stations that will do this anymore.
No, ma'am.
I've come all the way from Yellowknife, and I can't tell you how difficult it's been getting petrol along the way.
Yellowknife? You came all the way in this car?
Yes. I'm going to visit my sister in Florida.
Well, car must be 50 years old.
53 to be exact. It runs like a dream.
Still in all, it's a long way to go in a crate like this. That's $32.50.
My, it is expensive these days, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Here's $25 and, yes, $35. You may keep the change.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's right. I promised you something, didn't I? Silly me. Here.
Thank you, but that's Canadian.
Yes, a $2 gold, a $2 piece. A toonie, we call it, after the $1 piece that's called a loonie because...
Ma'am, I know. I've lived near the border my whole life.
You don't think it's very much, do you, Danny?
No, it's not that. I just have to get back inside. Like I say, the boss doesn't like us to do full serve too often.
Look at it again.
What?
The coin. Flip it over. See, the Canadian $2 coin is made up of two metals, unlike any American coins. There's the nickel outer ring with the brass center. Look at the center.
Huh. No, I never noticed that before. It's a puck.
You never noticed it before because that coin is one of a kind.
No kidding.
There's only one coin with a hockey puck at its heart in the entire world. And I was told to give it to you, Danny.
Wait a minute. How do you know my name?
It's printed on your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to that coin, Danny. When he gets here, you'll understand.
When who gets here?
Just remember, Danny, when a brave heart possesses that coin, it can overcome anything, even time itself.
Time?
I have to go now, dear. Keep your shoulders square to the puck and keep your stick on the ice.
What?
Bye.
Hey, wait a minute. What do you mean? What was that about time? Hey! What was that all about? Was it... Look at her shine, will you? I never seen a coin shine quite like that. Come on!
I'm coming. I said I'd come.
Well, then hurry up.
Well?
Yeah, what?
Well, is this why you dragged me out of bed in the middle of the night?
I wanted you to be here.
I've seen the arena, Danny.
I wanted you to be here when it happened. It's going to happen.
Oh, what's going to happen?
What?
Well, you kept talking about something happening to you, but you never told me what it was. What?
I'm not really sure.
But it does have something to do with hockey, right? I mean, you come all the way down here at 2 in the morning with your skates. It's got to be about hockey, right?
It's about hockey. I just don't know what else it's about.
Danny.
Look, something happened at work tonight. I don't quite understand it, but I got the idea that I was supposed to come down to the arena.
Well, what for?
I don't know. I'm waiting for someone. She said when he gets here, I'll understand.
When who said?
The lady who gave me the coin at work. Look.
So?
Look at the center. Can you see? It's a puck. Don't you understand? Toonies don't have pucks in the center. This one's unique.
Okay. Well?
What?
You gonna lace them up?
You think I should?
Well, it'll make me feel a whole lot less ridiculous if you did.
You're right. I mean, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen out there, probably, on the ice.
Danny, what's wrong?
I haven't exactly been on skates since that night.
You haven't been on skates in 10 years? Oh, well, I'm sure it's just like riding a bike.
Yeah, like riding a bike. Hey, you awake, hon?
What?
Why don't you head home, huh?
Are you coming?
No, I think I'll hang out here a little longer.
Danny?
I know. I just want to think things through a little bit, you know? I'll get home okay.
When?
You know, later.
Well, forget it. As long as you're here, I'm here.
Debbie...
You said something is going to happen. I got a pillow, I got a blanket, I got this nice wooden bench. I think I'll wait to see. Thanks very much.
You're an idiot, you know that?
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking out loud. I'm such an idiot. What was I expecting? What did I think was going to happen? It's over, man. It was over 10 years ago. No magic coins are ever going to bring that back.
What was that?
My last chance.
What?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, it's what you want, isn't it? I don't even know why I get out of bed. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, Danny!
Oh, my skull. What? It can't be real.
It's real, believe it.
What happened?
You mean the players all around us?
Yeah, I mean the players. Who are these guys? Why aren't they moving?
Your second question I can answer easy enough, but the first question, you may have to answer that one for yourself, no?
Well, that looks like Dean Nordstrom. And that's Kyle Weathers, and over there on the bench, that's Matty.
You know Matty.
Of course I know Matty. He's my best friend.
You see nothing different about him?
You mean besides the fact he's not moving? No.
It'd be just like you not to notice the difference.
What do you mean?
Your friend Matty, he does not look like the boy on the bench anymore. He gained 30 pounds. His hair, she's thin. What you looking at over there? That's the shadow of the man that was.
Who are you?
You have the coin, no?
The coin? Oh, yeah, the coin. Yeah, here it is. Wow, look at that. Would you? I skated right over it.
That's what caused your fall. Gordie Howe, his whole career, he has one bad injury. A fan throws a coin on the ice, he skates on it, and hits his head right on the boards. They thought he was going to die, eh?
You know what? I think I've heard of Gordie Howe.
Oh, you've heard of him. Good for you. Give me the coin.
Wait a minute. You never answered my question.
I'll show you who I am. The coin?
All right. Whoa!
Not to worry. They can't run into you.
What is this?
It's the game, Danny.
What game?
It's February 25th, 1995. This is the sectional playoff game. Minnesota High School League?
No.
No, I'm not surprised you don't recognize it. You've never seen it from this angle before.
This isn't happening.
Turn around and look. That kid in the net, he look familiar to you?
No, this is just another dream.
Another dream, eh?
Look, I'm not going to live through this again. The dreams are bad enough.
Okay.
Icebox Radio will return in just a moment.
Everyone's frozen again.
Oh, you have a grasp of the obvious, mon ami.
Why did you stop him?
You said you didn't want to go through with it again. Who am I to make you?
Yeah, who are you to make me?
I'm Jacques.
You know, I think I've seen your pictures before. You used to tend net, right?
That's unimportant. Come with me.
How come your footsteps don't make any sound?
That's unimportant, too.
Where are you taking me?
I want you to come down and see that kid here on the nets. You have nothing to say?
I don't know what to say. How are you doing this?
Not me. You are. Your memories, they're powerful things. Look in the boy's eyes. What do you see?
Well, he's happy.
He's not just happy, he's filled with joy. This moment was a turning point of his life. Your life. What point is the game in?
Oh, about a minute to go in the third.
Oui, Millard's about to dig it out of the corner. There's confusion. Millard, he's no one to pass to, so now he's running up and down the ice. In 1 minute, he's going to head to the spot right in front of your bench, and he's going to give up. He's going to backhand it down the ice, not even caring where it goes. He's already thinking about the bus ride home and the check that he missed in the second period that led to the Panthers' second goal.
What happened to him?
Who, Millard? Oh, he become the hero. Most popular boy in school, dated the cheerleader. After school, he gets a job in the family lumberyard. Now he owns it, has 3 more. More successful than ever.
It's not fair.
Huh?
I said it's not fair. In a couple of seconds, that kid's life's going to change. It's going to change at the exact same time mine did. He goes up, I go down. No one talked to me in the hall for the next week. I was carrying a 3-point up until then. I barely graduated. School in Wisconsin was looking at me, talking about a scholarship. Coach didn't even return my calls after this.
It ruined your life, eh?
It ruined my life.
I want to show you something.
What?
Your dream. It always ends just before the puck hit the net. You need to see what happened after that.
No, I don't.
Just watch.
Everyone's still frozen.
But we've moved ahead in time. The puck's in the net already. You made your play. But it was not enough.
Don't show me this.
The other team, they're just happy in their celebration.
Don't show me this, please.
But your guys...
They hate me. They'll hate me for the rest of their lives.
Just watch.
That's all right. That's all right, Danny.
Come on, keep it together, man. We got OT coming.
OT, that's right.
Come on, Danny. We're better than these guys. We can beat them.
I don't remember that.
Of course you don't. You believe the game is over when the puck hit the net, so your dream ends when your puck hit the net. But the game went on. 30 more seconds of this period, 1 full overtime, and a part of another.
I know what you're going to say.
Say it then.
You're going to say I didn't lose the game here. But it was totally different after that goal. They didn't think they could lose. We didn't think we could win.
There's one more thing you need to see. Something you never see before.
Oh, what is it this time?
While you were in the net, feeling sorry for yourself, tear in your eye, your players, they were gathering at the bench. Look at them. Look at their faces.
They're disappointed, wouldn't you be?
Danny, look at them. Every eye looking toward you. They've lost their faith. My coach used to say a team cannot win without a good goalie in their net and a better one in their hearts. They have to believe in you, Danny. They have to believe you're better than you are. No matter what thing they do, you can erase their mistake. If they have this thing, then they can take chances. They can play on the edge. They can play hockey. You did not lose the game because you lost a puck, Danny. You lost the game because you lost your team.
Was that why you brought me here? Show me I'm an even bigger screw-up than I thought I was?
No, that would be cruel. I brought you here for another chance. He who has the coin can receive one gift. They cannot choose it. They can only choose to accept or refuse, and they must take it on faith.
What do you mean, on faith?
You must choose to accept my gift to you, Danny, before you know what it is.
But we could win this game.
I cannot tell you that.
But we could. It's possible, right? Your gift to me could be that shot. I keep my head in, I make that save, clock ticks down, we go to state. Maybe we win state. It's possible, right? You're not telling me it isn't.
I can tell you nothing more.
Then yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Very well, my friend. Keep your shoulders square, your stick on the ice, and remember everything. You'll need it.
Wait. What?
That's all right. That's all right.
What happened?
Come on, keep it together, man. We got OT coming.
OT, that's right.
Come on, Danny. We're better than these guys. We can beat them.
You mean it went in?
Of course it went in.
No, that's not right. I was supposed to come back before the goal. This isn't right.
Get your head back in the game, man. We still got a lot of hockey left.
Danny?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You're right. We got a lot of hockey left. We got a ton of hockey left. You guys, look at me. This season does not end like this.
Yeah, that's right.
You get over to that bench and you tell them it does not end like this. I refuse to let it end now.
All right. There's the fire. There's the fire we need.
I swear on everything I believe you're only going to need one because nothing else gets in this net tonight.
Danny, you just broke your stick, dude.
Who cares? I got another one. Now let's go.
Let's do it.
Yeah!
Danny? Danny, honey, are you all right? Are you okay, Danny? Oh, thank goodness.
What happened?
Well, you were trying those new skates again and you fell. Honestly, Danny, you could put an edge on your goalie skates and keep up with the kids just fine.
What are you talking about?
Your new skates. You know you only feel comfortable in your old ones. Why do you keep trying to... Hey, are you all right?
I don't know.
Oh, why don't we get you to the emergency room? That was quite a knock on the head.
Deborah, what am I wearing?
What?
This jacket. Coach Olson. It says Coach Olson on the front.
Well, what would you expect? You've been head coach for 2 years already.
I have?
Okay, I'm done messing around. We are going to the doctor.
No, wait. Answer me one question. Back when we were seniors playoff game, it was here. You know the game I'm talking about?
Honey, I can barely remember last season. You want me to remember a game from 10 years ago?
Trophy case.
What?
The trophy case. It'd be in the trophy case.
What?
No time to explain. I got to look in the trophy case upstairs.
Danny, what on earth do you think you're doing? First you take a header on the ice, and then you try and run up all those concrete stairs in your skates. You're going to kill yourself.
It should be here. Why isn't it here?
Why isn't what here?
1995. I mean, here's the league trophy, but that's it.
Do you mean our senior year?
That's what I've been saying.
Come here.
What?
Down here. I want to show you something. There.
What is this?
2 years ago, your players did this for you. Bobby Michelson did all the research, found the newspaper articles, and had them printed up on that foam board. It's all about the section playoff game our senior year.
You mean the one where I gave up the terrible goal?
Well, yes, that was a pretty bad one, but it's everything that happened after that that people remember, Danny. You rallied the team. You told them you wouldn't quit. You carried them through 3 overtimes.
3?
Look, it says right here, 28 saves in the 17 minutes of overtime, 6 of them all at once on a penalty kill. But it was Danny Olson's performance after the game that made Panther boosters proud. The senior netminder held his head high during the post-game handshake and then went from player to player in the tearful locker room, personally thanking each of his teammates for a great season and never once flinching from his responsibility in the loss. We in Pantherland have endured a long drought when it comes to state tournament play, and there's been no shortage of finger-pointing among the faithful. But the actions of this one young man after this single game should serve as a reminder to all of us. Not a famous coach, nor a flashier style, nor bigger fundraisers win state champions. Character does.
We lost?
Well, Danny, look, the next year they won sections. The year after that, second at state.
But
you inspired everyone.
But that goal, that was the worst
goal in school history, yes. That's what got to people. You took the worst mistake and turned it into your best game. Are you remembering any of this?
Of course. Did I scare you?
A little.
It's just, sometimes it's like I've never seen any of this before. You know?
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just found something in my pocket I thought I lost.
Oh, a toonie.
Yeah. But you see that?
Huh. I thought there was a polar bear in that spot. Is that a puck?
Mm-hmm. This coin's one of a kind.
Where'd you get it?
From a friend. At some point, I'm sure I'll give it to someone else, someone who needs a second chance.
Uh-huh. Doctor, now.
Okay. Head coach, huh?
Head coach. And a pretty good one, too. Except, Danny, could you please take it easy on those poor goalies this year? You don't need to keep repeating, keep your eye on the puck all winter long, do you?
Oh, it's all right, Deborah. They don't mind. You'd have to be a goalie to understand. This has been the Icebox Radio's Theater's production of Between the Pipes by Jeffrey Adams. Your players this evening featured
Varian Irwin is player 1.
Dave Irwin is Jock.
Stephen Adams is player 2.
Russ Crothers is Pete.
Linda Faith as Marilyn.
Ayla Nordrum as Deborah.
and Jeffrey Adams as Danny. Our musical director, Miss Jessie Lorian, ladies and gentlemen. Engineer Earl Sneller, our sound effects crew, Diane Adams on CD recording, Karen Schickel, Varian Irwin, Russ Crothers, and Dave Irwin, all on sound effects. And ladies and
It can be in the sound of the orchestra preparing, or in the sound of a sculptor working in stone, or even in the sound of laughter from inside a theater. It is the sound of art being created, and for over 3 decades, the sound of art being created has rung loud and clear in northeastern Minnesota. The Arrowhead Regional Arts Council has been encouraging local arts development in northeastern Minnesota through grants and services for over 35 years. Every year, they give out more than $500,000 to local artists and arts organizations, and that helps create $40 million in revenue and jobs created. To find out more about our arts programs or how you can get involved, visit aracouncil.org. The Arrowhead Regional Arts Council, where the arts flourish, you thrive.